On the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. It's the Northwestern Wildcats and the Tennessee Volunteers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Reese?
Okay, Holly. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up.
Here's a... Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking downfield, it's Wallace. Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They go right back to him. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Going to stop play here as one of the Volunteers remains on the field. That is their sophomore defensive end, and as with any injury, they hope this is just a momentary thing. Holly will check on him in a bit. Oh, better look out! There he goes! Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
Man, I'll tell you, you just can't quantify how much this guy has meant to his offense running the football. Leads the nation in rushing yards. He's the guy with a target on his back. Every time they take the field, the defense knows who they have to stop, and still, this guy churns out big run after big run.
Might as well give it to him again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Volunteers! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, get some points on the board.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. He's got him, and he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Williams.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Reads it, fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Back to throw, it's Wallace. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. The give is to Williams. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Gets rid of it. It's complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Makes the catch. It's McDuffie. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Running the red zone, it's Williams. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Wallace. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Using his legs, it's Overton. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the ground with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Play action with Raiola. That's caught. It's Gordon. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. Could be an alley. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown ball! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Rides to back and leaves it. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and look for room. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll give it to Hardy. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. The offense changing the play. Right back to Hardy on first down. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Raiola. Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the give to Hardy. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. It's caught downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing Raiola. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense putting points on the board.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he makes the extra point. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating.
Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Here's Raiola to throw. He's going for the big play. Upstairs to make the catch. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Punts it out of the air. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give is to Williams. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, and nowhere to run.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Wallace. Flips it out on the screen. Could not make his way to the corner. Northwestern will send out the punt team.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here's Raiola to throw. That's caught. It's Jackson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Makes the grab on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for a huge play. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And now on 2nd down for this offense. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Looking down the middle. Fires it incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. He's got it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. 4th down, Raiola. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. To the air, it's Wallace. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Breaks loose. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Obviously didn't like what he saw in first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Complete downfield. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds his man. It's McDuffie. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It's complete on the right side. Northwestern spends its final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Dropping back, it's Wallace. Pocket breaking down. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Raiola throws to the tight end. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to fire on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the number 14 team, the Washington Huskies. And it's the Hoosiers who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. They now sit at a sterling 5-0 on the season, keeping their unbeaten streak going. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big Ten. Now over to your game inside Neyland Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win.
Northwestern about to boot it away to open the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We check in with Holly Rowe.
The Vols head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half They have got to use this home team's energy and enthusiasm to their benefit. As you know, this game has a lot of implications. It could separate them in the conversation for the college football playoff, but they have got to have a little better performance here to start the third. We'll see if this home crowd gives them the energy that they need.
Appreciate that, Holly. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing Raiola. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. 2nd down coming up. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Going to try to get it himself. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. From the gun. Smith with the grab over the middle.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Play action, Dylan Raiola. Fires downfield. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They'll move the wide receiver. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. Finds him out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Going with the ground game left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Wallace. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. Snowed under by the defense. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the missed connection on 3rd down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. On the ground, it's Overton. Picks up the 1st down. He's up to 90 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And they get him down.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Vols have their offense in high gear. Here's Raiola to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Volunteers! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snatch it quickly on the left. Could not make his way to the corner. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Back to pass, it's Wallace. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Part of being a defender, especially against the pass, is you got to see where that receiver's going to. And when he sticks his foot in the ground, you can tell. When he stuck his foot in the ground, that in route was breaking in. They knew it, broke on it, swatted the ball down, and made a nice play.
Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Might be changing the route. Here's Raiola to throw. Going long. Has it. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Volunteers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Overton. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw, it's Raiola. Going for 6. Touchdown ball! Fired in from the red zone for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the big fella. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Wallace. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw. He's got the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Dropping back, it's Wallace. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to power it in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Under fire. Buried before he could blink.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. They'll go to the air. Looking for the score. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They want that clock to run. Give him 105 yards on the ground and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. The Vols have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to...
Maybe a crease. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Options galore here, 2nd and just a few inches. The run inside. It's Overton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Overton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Raiola. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Vols decide to punt it away.
Number 3. To kick it away.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Wallace. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick. Looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline, everybody is so excited about the way the defense is performing. They have been in the top 10. They're really excited about their possibilities for postseason. But right now, it's all about the balance of this team and how they're performing here today. Defense continues to create turnovers, and the offense continues to capitalize. I'll keep you posted on how they keep going here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.